Hey everybody, it's Daniel Murphy down here with Innovate Real Estate in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Hope you're doing fantastic today. We're going to go over the August number and all the figures that you're seeing in the newsletter or here below in the comments. I don't know if they're actually comments, but just below here on the YouTube channel to give you some context to the numbers that we're seeing. Now, numbers that need no context are the numbers that are behind me. Just understand that the Gamecocks are currently 2-0 while Clemson stands at a 500 record. Just want to make sure we understand this early into the season that the Gamecocks are undefeated. But we are going to be talking about real estate numbers today, and we're going to get some context. So what we did for these numbers, we're looking at the August numbers only and seeing how they compare with every single month for the last 20 months, so back to January of 2023. So we take the individual numbers from that month, and what I'm trying to identify is there months in those months, how many of those months were either better or worse than we are today as far as these the numbers. So the four ones we're going to look at are we always do median sales price. We're going to do price per square foot, and that gives an idea of even though you may have homes that are selling for higher price points, a price per square foot is a relative term to everything that's selling. And if you take that square footage, how much does it cost to purchase a home? Then we have days on market and monthly supply. So days on market just means from the day that property goes on MLS to the day it closes. And then your month supply is going to be how much current active inventory, if nothing else changed, how long would it take to sell all that inventory? So obviously on the first two for the median sale price and price per square foot, you'd like to see higher numbers. And on days on market, monthly supply, you'd like to see lower numbers. So let's take a look. And remember, we're going back to January of 2023. So 20 months roughly. Not roughly, it's exactly 20 months. So the residential median sale price in August of this year was $365,000, just slightly over that. And if we looked at those previous months, 16 of the months had a monthly median higher than we had in August of this year. Price per square foot is $150. 14 of those 20 months had a higher price per square foot than we have in August of this year. Days on market and month supply, again, these numbers you want to see lower. So we use the term better, I guess. In August, 103 days on market. Of the previous 12 months were better than we were in August. They had a lower days on market. And then the month supply, currently we're at 3.8 months. And then 15 out of the previous 20 months had a better or lower monthly supply average. None of those are too shocking to me because even when I look back on that graph line, even though most of the months were better than we were in August, it wasn't a huge amount. It's a very small, small shift in the market. And again, the market since if you've been paying attention, since May of 2022 has gone up and down over the months. But really, that May of 2022 kind of is when we started to see the market starting to go flat or softening or however you want to use it. Townhomes and condos. These numbers were shocking to me, is all I'm going to tell you. Shocking. And I do this every single month, but the first time I've ever done it like this, shocked. So the median sale price for all condos was $235,000. Of the previous 20 months, 18 months had higher median sale prices. So almost all of them. Price per square foot was $191. And when we look back, every single month prior to August had a higher price per square foot than we had. Days on market, 101. All of the previous months were lower or better. And then the month supply is 6.4. And again, every single month back to January of 2023 had a better or lower monthly supply average than we have right now. So when we're looking at that numbers, it could be a bit concerning to a lot of people. I'm not that concerned because we're still seeing a healthy supply of buyers in our market, and we're not seeing a significant drop in prices. So I do believe you're going to see on the condos and the townhomes, I do think you're going to see some price adjustments needing to happen for properties to move at the rate we've seen in the recent past. We'll see if people are willing to do that. Or it's going to take a lot more buyers in the market to maintain those prices where they are now. On the residential side, I'm going to tell you, I don't really believe we're going to see much price drops. I think people are just going to have to be comfortable with where they are selling now. I don't think there's any reason to think in 2 years there's going to be a much greater that much appreciation to make you hold on if you're thinking about selling in the near future. And however, again, remember, all of this is taken as it's the entire Grand Strand. So this is kind of a macro look at the market of the Grand Strand. So if you're looking in a specific neighborhood or a specific resort, if you're looking to buy in one of those, you're looking to sell, give us a call, because each one of these communities performs differently than the average. So we can give you an idea of what you can expect in your specific market that you're either looking to purchase in or you're looking to sell. Again, my name is Daniel Murphy. If you have not done so, I'd love for you, please just subscribe to the channel, share it with anyone that you may know that owns property here at the beach, or maybe looking to purchase a property here at the beach. Love to help them out anytime. And certainly we love to chat, no obligations, with anyone about properties here at the beach. Again, Daniel Murphy, thanks so much.